thought, whatever you want to call it. That's the God in you. That's the absolute imagination beyond human comprehension. But we're part and parcel of it. That's why we have imagination. And that's why we have been called sons and daughters of God, possessing within ourselves its abilities to create whatever. And we create whatsoever through and by our own imagination, individual and collective. It is just that simple. Imagination. I am now a magi, which a magician, imaging a nation. My nation is not, although I live in the United States. The United States is not my nation. When I was in the Marine Corps, I visited 16 various countries in 1958. France, Italy, Spain, the Rock of Gibraltar, Lebanon in 1958. 16 countries. And whatever country I was in, whatever I was perceiving, the contents of my consciousness, that was my nation. The Magi, my imagination, wherever I went, I saw whatever through the eyes of my mental imagery. And that's why I say that I'm a Magi imaging a nation wherever I go, be it the United States or wherever. And the same is true for you. You are at all times imagining something. And that is how you see your world. And you imagine whatever according to the thoughts you think and the beliefs that you believe about whatever you think. It is written, for as he, I put she, thinketh in her heart, it's imagination, so is he and she. As you think, so are you. As the great Buddha once said, all that you are is the result of your thought, is founded upon your thoughts, is made up of your thoughts. That's it. And it is your thoughts wherein you create mental images as a result of those thoughts. So, though I am not a great Buddha or a Christ or nowhere illumined like these photos and the paintings of the images behind me, I too make the statement that you are the result of your thoughts. And your thought is no more than your inner speech. Therefore, your speech defines. Your inner speech defines you at all times. Your inner talking reveals the activities of imagination. Activities which are the causes of the circumstances in your life. Understand that. Your life conditions, you can't blame it on anyone. Sure, you may have been born in a certain community to certain parents and whatnot, and you might have even been born with a deformity. And I won't even go into reasons why. But whatever condition that you were born into, you can think your way out of it by using your imagination in a very constructive manner instead of a very destructive, negative manner like most people are in the habit of doing. You see, most people, you can stop the average person on the street right now and you can ask them, I'll give you $1 million for exactly what you are thinking now. and they would blow $1 million because the average person is not able to tell you exactly what they are thinking from moment to moment. They have what I call runaway imaginations, and as a result of that, they have runaway lives. The man Jesus, who was an enlightened sage, and you too can become an enlightened sage, because the man Jesus said so himself. He said, greater things than I do shall you do. But nevertheless, I discussed that last week. But however, the man Jesus, he said the following about your thoughts, which become your mental images. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. And the word justified, all it refers to is thou shalt be justified, meaning you be goodwill into your life. You will bring the good and the positive into your life. And thou shalt be condemned, meaning you will bring the negative BS in your life. All day long you are thinking. Your mind is idling, just like if you start your car engine and you idle it. You're thinking, and you're thinking, regardless of whether you get up and do anything. Same as you can turn the ignition of your car on and start the engine, and the engine is just busy, idling, and it's not going anywhere unless you put it in gear. Same is true with your imaginative process. All day long, you are in idle. You are imagining something continually, every moment of the day. And that which you pump the most feeling into, you will automatically get up and act. And that which you pump the most feeling into, if you don't act right now, sooner or later, that whatever it was, negative or positive, will manifest in your life. Guaranteed. You will be justified, you will experience the good, you will be condemned, experience the negativity. And that's the bottom line. Man's ignorance of his and her future is the result of their ignorance of their inner talking. Their inner talking mirrors their imagination. And their imagination is a government in which the opposition never comes into power.